not the most successful meme token right now, but we're having a kind of success. I mean, I'm a full-time trader. I have been for the last 2 years, and I kind of know how hard it is to keep a token going. I mean, we have it. This is our first week. I mean, tomorrow will be our first week since the election day, and we just keep growing. I mean, it's really, really unbelievable. We grow every day. We have new holders. We are breaking our all-time highs every day. Our floor is super high right now. So, well, yeah, I wanted to talk to you a little about the project. As some of you may know, I'm Argentinian. I don't live there at the moment. A lot of years ago, I haven't go to Argentina, so I feel involved in the politics and everything. It's something I like personally, and I have been following Javier Milei since it may be 2016, 2017, something like that, when he was like a talk show panelist. He was going to these talk shows in prime time in national television just to fight all the leftists, and in Argentina, the majority of them are. So he was like a really, really extravagant, like really freaky character. He was always screaming and telling everybody that the state sucks, that taxes are a thief, um, taxes are theft. I mean that the state is useless, worthless, and he was fighting a lot of people in the media, and he started to put out there the libertarian philosophy. A lot of people didn't knew anything about libertarian philosophy, and he put it on the map. He started telling everybody that he believed in freedom, in being respectful of property, in the project of life of the other. And those were his pillars. And so he started growing with people. And out of nowhere, in 2021, he was elected as a congressman for Buenos Aires. So he got involved in politics. He started making some noise because the first thing Javier Milei did when he was elected as a congressman, he decided to give away his salary every single month, and the rest of politicians were in shock. They didn't like it. They denounced him 7 times in the Congress because they thought that was illegal, but it wasn't. The thing is, they were afraid because once Milei started giving away his honoraries as congressman, uh, all Argentinians, we started to see how much a congressman wins. And you compare that to the regular salary for an Argentinian, and that's a huge disparity. So he put it out there that these guys are really a caste. I mean, a special type of people. They think they're special. They think they're above the regular people. So he shows how much they won every month, and that put them crazy. And he did it. He did the last giveaway a couple of days ago. He keeps going doing it. He never failed his word. Um, so that's what happened with Milei as a politician. He didn't do anything crazy in Congress. He just gave away his salary, and he never ever accepted fiscal deficit. I mean, to spend more than the government earned. So then he started to grow and grow, and he wanted to be a president. So he founded his party. He started everything, and he got the popular choice. I mean, it was the highest voted president since 1983. It's really, really huge, because I don't know if you guys know, but in Argentina there used to be like a party that was elected like always. I mean, Peronism has won every election except two from 1983 until here. So nobody thought that Milei would be able to win the election, and to win with such a huge difference. So that gives him like a backup to do the things they want, because the people have chosen him to do those things. He never lied. He said that what he will do, Let's hope he do it and he transforms Argentina and he becomes a world leader. And it changed the paradigm of politicians for everywhere around the world. I mean, if Milei is successful, every person in every country will want a Milei as his president. So we will see a revolution if things go well. Let's give all our energy and our positive vibes to Milei so he can lead Argentina and the world to a world of prosperity and freedom. So that's kind of the story of Milei and how I got involved with him. So when I knew that he was running for president, I knew that it was a great idea, an opportunity to make a token. As I told you, I have been a full-time trader for 2 years. I also had a crypto startup that was selected in a couple of accelerator programs, one with Algorand and one with crypto.com. So I have kind of experience, but I never launched a token. So because I know it's hard, it's not easy at all. I see tokens die every day. I mean, if 1,000 tokens are launched a day, maybe only 5% survive that day. And the next day is even lower, the possibilities. So I didn't want to launch a token just to launch it, just to see if I got lucky. I don't like to fail. So I like to prepare myself and wait for the right opportunity. As a trader, that's what I learned. You have to wait for your opportunity. Don't FOMO. Don't be desperate. Nothing at all. Just trust in the process, wait for your opportunity, and if you do the things well, it pays off. So first, I wanted to do like the cleanest contract I could because I know that I'm nobody in the space. I mean, I just created a Twitter account. I wanted to be like to share my knowledge of crypto trading, but I had like a personal tragedy just when I was starting to launch that my crypto character to teach some DeFi. So I leave it away. Now that I am better, it just was the opportunity because Milei was about to go into elections on October 22. So I decided to make a token about Milei. I have I have this idea since July or August of this year, but I knew that I couldn't launch it before the election day. That's what I knew, because it will fade away in the sea of tokens. It will be really hard to stand out and just keep it going till the election day. So I waited till there. I didn't make anything. I didn't create buzz or anything. I just created a clean contract. As I told you, I have no confidence of the space because nobody knows me. So I knew I have to be trusted just by the facts. I mean, just by having a great contract, a clean contract. So I decided to do it via Unicrypt token service. So there wouldn't be any admin functions, no mint functions, anything at all. It's just the simplest contract for an ERC20 token. So I created the contract. I decided to do like a libertarian economic experiment because all the supply all the supply was going to go to the LP, the liquidity pool, and the whole liquidity pool was going to be locked for. At first, I locked the liquidity pool for 3 months because I didn't knew how long this project was going to go. So that's what I thought it would be good fundamentals, to have a clean contract, all the supply put in the liquidity pool, and lock the liquidity pool with Unicrypt. So there's no team tokens, no taxes, no marketing wallets, anything. It's just a free market experiment. The asset is the Milei token, and the value is the value that we will give it by trusting the project, backing it up with our money. So let's see how the market treats us. Right, until now, it has been great. So I really like it. So, and then I launched in October 22nd, and for the ones that saw the Twitter, you also know that that's Javier Milei birthday. That's also one of the reasons I decided to launch that day, so we can have that little Easter egg. So we are the only token that has been deployed the same day that is Javier Milei's birthday. So I launched that day. I put some money to update the socials on DexTools. If you look at the chat, some people were like weirded out that I paid when we just have like 2 or 3K of market cap. So they didn't believe that I trusted the project so much. But yeah, I put all my heart on it, and I knew it was going to be successful. So that day we made a little peak. We did, I believe, like over 10K of market cap the day of launch. And after that day, the things cooled down. People were impatient in the Telegram. You can check the whole history. I didn't erase anything from the day we launched. So people were impatient. They didn't know if I had marketing plans or everything. So I explained everybody that my marketing plan was to ride the Milei wave. He was going to be featured in a lot of news. He was going to be media was going to make articles about him, about his life, because he has a pretty wide life. We can discuss that later. So, and I told the people in the community, the people that are here from day one can attest that the plan here was to load our bags, create a community, and we will see success on the election day, because Milei was going to win. I was certain that Milei was going to win, and when he wins, people will start looking for a token, a narrative about Milei. And if we were the most trusted one, we will win. And how can we be the most trusted one? Well, having a community, uh, no weird things. We have the social tools updated. So on election day, when Milei won, we started, like, raiding some tweets and everything, but people started to come, and they saw a community that was over a month old. They saw that the dev was here all the time, and they trusted us. And that wouldn't be possible without the holders from the first day. A lot of them made a good money, and now they're out. And I really appreciate the help and the trust they gave to the project. Now they are giving space for new holders, and there's also holders that haven't sold a thing, because they know this has a lot of potential. So you guys must know that since election day, we have been growing every day. The community has been becoming more and more solid, more based. We have a lot of people doing a lot of things just because they trust the project. And I've never felt so much confidence in my life. I mean, you guys have pumped me up with a lot of confidence for how big this can be. And I'm not lying to you guys. I truly believe that we can be a big meme token in the space. We have everything we need to do it, and we're doing it organically. We're doing it the right way. No pump and dumps, no team tokens. So yeah, I mean, that's it. That's the story of the Milei token. And well, if you want to know some things for the future that I've been working on. So first thing, we're going to revamp the website. We're going to we're going to do this to test at least for a week to see how you guys like it. We will do this. I mean, we're going to have a landing page with two Milei faces. I don't know the text yet, but it will be like the President Milei face, and next to him like a meme face, so you can choose which page to enter. So if you choose the President Milei, you will see like a website like the one we have today, a regular one, sober, with a lot of information about Milei, the libertarian movement, his next moves, the next catalyst for the Milei narrative, um, some galleries, a lot of information, the information that the regular investors want to read. And then if you click on the meme Milei face, you will see like a really cool, dynamic, and crazy website. A website that represents the other side of Javier Milei, because Javier Milei is the president of Argentina, but he's also the crazy guy that dress up like a superhero, that grabs a chainsaw in front of everybody and just started waving it in the air. The guy that dances like a crazy. The guy that is a rocker, the guy that is a lot of things. Milei are truly a big character. So we will have those two faces of Milei. We will have the president one and the crazy one that made us in love with him. So we will test it. We will see. Maybe we stay with those things. If you guys tell me, that the majority of the community says that they don't like one of the pages, we will switch and we will just have one. But I believe that it's cool to have both, to make people see that we are a meme community, because Milei is a meme. and we are crazy like that. But we also have goals, and we also support the libertarian movement. We also want that. So that's what we have next for the website. We are working on some collaborations. I already said it on the Telegram group. We're in talks with the PAL people to make customized Milei chatbot for our Telegram, so you can chat like in real life with Javier Milei clone, and also they can give us a call on their Twitter, so we can be more seen. I have seen previous PAL collaborations, and they used to go really, really well. So I think it's a good idea. Yeah, PAL means exposure. Yeah, yeah, a lot. So, and it will make the Telegram a little more funny. We can ask Millet some things to see how he thinks. So we're also talking with one big influencer to see if he can give us a call organically without paying. He's really, really big, and he doesn't do organic calls so much, but he has taken a look to our projects. He's interested. So let's see how that goes. If that goes well, prepare yourself, because that's a big call, and if we don't have to pay for it, for me it's more legitimate. People will trust it more. So I also wanted to tell you that there's a lot of you guys that have been supporting us, doing things for the community, doing things for the project, like doing memes, doing videos. A guy from here, from Holders, is paying for a call in a Telegram group from his own money. So there's a lot of support from you guys. And there's one thing I wanted to discuss with you now that I have some of you here. I was thinking in maybe creating a community funded marketing wallet, so you guys can donate there, and it will be a public address. You can see every spending there, and you can see how we spend the money, because I know a lot of you guys want us to have a big marketing plan, but I just want to make clear that we don't have a marketing wallet. So everything that has been paid until now for the project has come out of my pocket, and because I trust the project, I don't mean that like put it in your face that I'm spending money. No, I do it because I have a back, and I believe in this project. I believe it with all my heart. So I just wanted to put it out there, and if you guys are okay with it, we can create it. We can start doing it in the Telegram group, so you can start funding it. And when we have enough money, we can buy collabs, listings, whatever you want. Everything will be decided by the community, because you are the guys putting the money. So if you guys are okay with it, you have to let me know in the Telegram. I will do a poll, and let's see. If you are not okay with it, I'm fine with it also. The last thing I want, guys, is for you to think that I want to take your money out of your pocket. I don't. I just think that we're in that sweet spot where some marketing movements would make us give the next step. But if we don't have that marketing funds, don't worry, we will do it organically, just the way we have been doing it until now. I mean, we haven't done bad. So I will pull the poll later, so you guys can vote. And if you're interested, we can start funding it, and let's see how that goes. So I have another thing I'm developing, but that's a secret. That's a surprise. I won't tell you today. That's something I'm working this weekend, and I believe tomorrow or maybe Monday I can publish it, and it's going to be a regular thing that will give us a lot of eyes. And let's cross our fingers. Maybe Millet will repost us. I mean, that's the goal, and that's a really, really big possibility. So I will work on that all weekend and let you know when it's finished. And that's all I can share until now for the projects. We will have these spaces a lot more regularly, so I can tell you about the news and everything. Just a quick heads up, I'm fully devoted to Millet, but I have other ideas for the crypto space, ideas that doesn't involve a token. So this is my first token And luckily, this is giving me like a name out there. I mean, to be successful with my first token, it gives me a lot of confidence. So I will be giving you some heads up of my new projects later. But for now, I'm totally and fully devoted to Milei token. I mean, this will be a thing that will last for years. I mean, we have the whole presidency of Javier Milei, and don't you doubt that if Milei is successful, he will be re-elected, and we will have 4 more years of Milei, and who knows where we will be there. So, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. A little of the story of my story, a little of the Milei token story, a little of Javier Milei's story, and some news that we have for the project. So, I don't know if any of you want to make questions or anything.
Yeah, let's definitely invite some people up to speak. I just wanted to say I really appreciate everything you shared. Like I could tell from the minute like I took a look at this token on Dex Tools and started checking out the website and doing like token sniffer and just all the due diligence I usually do with looking into a project. It just checked all the boxes for me, and I'm just really excited to be on board with this project.
Yeah, we're really glad to have you. If people don't know, DeFi Fry is one of our top holders, and you can check his wallet. He hasn't sold, so he believes in the project, and that's really cool to have one of the our whales believing and not selling even if we're at all-time high. That's really supportive. So I don't know if any of you want to talk. I can give you a call to the stage. Okay, I see some requested. I'm going to add them.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to chime in a little bit. Thank you for hosting tonight. I think all the information has been great for everyone.
Fiori ternura, amor con fiori ternura.
Okay, I don't know what was that. I just mute him. He was singing, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
No, no worries. I like the singing too. I appreciated it also. But I just wanted to shout you out and say thank you for everything you've been doing. I've been in the space since 2017, and I've been in numerous meme coins. And this one just feels right, from the chart to the dev to everything you're doing. Obviously, as the dev behind the scenes. And everything that we have looking forward with Milei and his presidency. I think this is going to be a good run for everyone.
Yeah, I believe so. There hasn't been a lot of meme tokens successful in the last few weeks, so let's try to catch that thunder. I mean, we can be in the next one. We have time. I don't want to be rushed. I don't want to have. I mean, I want, but I'm okay if we don't have 10 million market caps or 10 million market cap on December 10. Maybe we get to one, and that would be really cool. So we have more time to grow. I mean, Milei will be on the news all his mandate. I mean, he is going to do some crazy things in Argentina, like revolutionary. Like you saw the splash that made when he said that he was closing the central bank. I mean, that if that works, don't doubt that a lot of countries will try to emulate that. I mean, because one of the things that people said against that was that there's no country without a central bank. I believe Micronesia and another one doesn't have a central bank, but if a big country like Argentina closes its central bank and it's successful, a lot of countries can move in that way, and Milei will be a leader in that section. So let's see how it goes. Let's wait. Let's wish for the best for Milei, because if he's successful, we will be successful. And I think he has good intentions. He can be a good leader, not just for Argentina, but for libertarians all around the world. It's going to be a change of paradigm.
Yeah, I just wanted to second that, like just how far reaching and what the implications of this could be. He hasn't even been, had his inauguration yet, which is December 10th, and what will follow from that. Just the news coverage that's starting to come out. We're seeing echoes of it, but there's just so much more I think we have to expect in the coming days and weeks, with Malay and the news cycle that'll be likely following him, or definitely
Mhm.
following him.
Yeah, and it's not like we want to cling to Elon, but it's not a minor detail that Elon is a fan of Milei. It is not. So we can wait a tweet congratulating him on December 10, or as the rumor that Tesla will open a factory in Argentina. Those things are huge. So we have to take advantage of that. We have to be really, really onto Twitter to take advantage of all the hype. And that's what we have been doing. We have been doing a great work in Twitter. We have been rating like crazy every day. We will keep doing it. So, guys, does any of you want to talk these last few minutes, or do you think we can be closing this up?
Maybe just another minute to see if anybody wants to speak specifically. I mean, I guess just to kind of share, how I got involved with Malay. I had first heard about him a little bit recently, actually, on the John Oliver show, and he was just such an interesting and colorful character. He really stood out to me. And when I heard that he had been elected as president, I just immediately thought, man, this guy should have a token created for him. And I looked it up on Dex Tools, and it already existed. But at the time, it was at, I think, about 10K liquidity. And I just had to ape into it. I was like, this is going to be something huge. I'm surprised it's not already. Um, and I just had to get into it, and it's been nice watching the growth so far. I haven't sold any because I have a lot of belief in what this project represents, not just as a meme, and how big that meme could be potentially worth, especially once his presidency begins, but also the greater libertarian movement and what that means, and what his presidency will mean for that. So just some reasons why I'm involved specifically.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like to know the story of any of you. How do you come to the token? Why do you believe in it? Because that shows that we have been doing the right things, because me as a trader, I was talking with someone on Telegram group later. I wanted to have a token that I wouldn't have to worry to go to sleep and being rocked, or it just plummeting down. I wanted to create a token that people can invest in the long time, if they see the right basics, the fundamentals, and I try to create that a good fundamentals, so smart people can see it and invest in it. And a lot of you guys have done it. I mean, I'm really surprised of how many of you have been here from day one and you haven't gone anywhere. And I really appreciate all your support. I really do. I'm giving a call to John Doe.
Yeah, just to piggyback. Oh, John Doe, go ahead. I was just gonna piggyback off of that, but go ahead, John.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna piggyback. You know, what was just being said is that, I think we're all just looking for a safe place to be able to put our money because we know that the narrative is incredibly strong. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of media attention, there's a lot of wind, and we just have to get our sails up. And once we do, this chart's going to just take off. And so, yeah, I think this space has been good, just building that community trust and, even hearing, the devs' background and belief and what Malay's doing, and even hearing some of the history of Argentina and everything. It's very personal cause, and again, once everybody feels safe in this project, which we do, then the narrative's going to carry it. And Malay is one of the biggest self PR firms that you could ever hire, because like the dude's always just doing crazy
Yeah.
stuff. And as like one of the somebody posted, he's like he knows how to trump better than Trump.
Yeah, I mean, Trump, I believe that Trump is a meme, or he's gracious or funny in an unintended way. I mean, he doesn't want to be a meme. He doesn't want to be taken not seriously. But Milei, he doesn't care. I mean, he does whatever he wants. You will start seeing videos of him from years ago singing. He dressed up like a singer and singing a cover song, singing rock, dancing pop songs, doing like perreo dance with his then girlfriend. And you will see that his now girlfriend is he. She's a comedian. She's an imitator. I don't know the word for a female imitator, but she's an imitator, and she does an impression of Milei himself. So he's dating someone that
No way.
can impress him. That's crazy. The sex there
The
must be
more
crazy.
the more I find out about this guy, the more I love him.
Yeah, I mean, and I will be sharing some stories from him. There's a book about him that it tried to put him in a bad way. You know, it tried to picture him in a bad way, but it was totally backfired because people likes when they know that Milei is not like your regular politician. People hate regular politicians. They want something fresh, something new, and you can see the sincerity on Milei when he speaks.
Yeah, that's super exciting for all the Argentinian people, and again, even for us in the token, and it's kind of being a part of the cause by raising awareness of him, and helping grow the community, backing him, and so on. So yeah, super excited to be in this project, and again, definitely the takeaway for me as well is just the dev's personal connection to all of this and sincerity and honesty, because again, you find a safe project, with a strong narrative, it's just a matter of time. So.
Yeah. So, anyone else wants to speak? If you have doubts about the project, about Milei, about the things that Milei is trying to implement in Argentina, I can also explain. I mean, I'm not like a full expert, but I have read a lot about it, so I give it the word to please.
Doing. Um, so y'all seen me in the Telegram quite a bit. What I was just gonna say is, man, y'all have been awesome. Y'all have made amazing memes. I'm not really capable. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to technology. Just keep them coming. Keep those memes coming. Like I understand that Millet is basically a meme, a walking meme, as we've said. But keep putting them together. I mean, that video, that dance video that someone made, I think it was yesterday, that was amazing. Keep those coming. Like that's gonna draw attention. Like that's what that's what draws people's eyes and gets people to like, oh, what is this? And then once they join, then they'll see like all these other things that the dev's been talking about, like just how deep it goes, how strong the narrative goes, and y'all have been amazing. I mean, got we've increased the number of people in the Telegram. We've been increasing the number of holders, and it's been 100% organic. Just getting on Twitter, getting people's attention. Just keep it up. Y'all are an amazing community, and I am looking forward to growing this with y'all. And it's been a lot of fun so far. And remember, at heart, this is a meme token. So, having fun is really number one. Community and having fun is number one. And thus far, y'all have been amazing. So, anyways, keep it up, guys. It's been a fun ride so far. I can't wait to keep it going.
Thanks, please. Yeah, that's the most thing. That's the thing that I'm most grateful for this community. I mean, I am a one team man. I started this alone, but I couldn't made it till here without you guys. I mean, I it really touched my heart when some of you just sent me a DM just to say that I'm a great dev and that this is a project that you believe. That really touches my heart. You guys don't know how much it really does to see the recognition, to feel that recognition. That's crazy. I have never felt it in my life, and we haven't done anything yet. We are just at 200K market cap. This will be huge, and I can tell you that I put my word and I'm my word and my words. Uh, we will be huge. That's something I can promise you guys, and that I'm working my ass off to that goal.
I love it, man. Let's go. I'm just excited to see what comes from here and tell that the future is just going to be a beautiful journey.
Yeah, yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining, for listening to me, for listening a little of my story, of Milei token story. And as I told you, this is just the beginning. This is our first Twitter space, guys. This is history. Our first one. We will have one, if hopefully we can have one every week, kind of an AMA, so we can keep you updated with the project, with news about Milei, with news about the libertarian movement, and nothing. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you all here. We have become a family. Sometimes we stay on the chat, just chatting about personal stuff in the midnight, because we're bonding. We have same goals. Nothing, guys. Thank you again. Thank you again, and
Thank you.
see you on the other side.
Have a great night.
Have a great night, guys. Love ya.